Hello, it's Coach Cyril from Strong Together Fitness Chelsea here. It's a beautiful day here in Chelsea, Michigan. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your families are all safe and sound. And we're going to get after it in today's workout. So, what we're going to do first is we're just going to breathe, all right? Clear your minds, just breathe. Don't try and think of anything else. Don't think of all the crap going on, all your worries, whatever. Just breathe and don't think about anything else for a moment. Awesome. So happy to be here with you today. I'm honored. Obviously, you can do the deep breathing as long as you need to. I highly recommend you doing that every single day. It's really going to help with anxiety and all kinds of other good stuff. So, what we're going to do first in the warm-up is we're going to do some joint mobility, and then we're going to do 3 movements, 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest. I'll go through all these, obviously. Jogging in place, shoulder mobility, I'll show you what those are, and the Samson stretch, okay? So, first, for your joint mobility, you're going to start from the ankles and you're going to work your way up to your head. Don't trip over my rock here, that wouldn't be good, would it? So you're going to stand on one leg, hold on to something if you need to, go hold on to a tree, rotate your ankle around both directions. You're going to do all these about 10 repetitions. Then we have the gas pedal and then side to side. Then you'll do the other side, then we'll put our knees together, and we always want to start with small movements, and then as we get warm, build up to bigger and bigger movements. Both directions, warming up the knees, then you're going to spread your legs, rotate the hips around, both directions. Again, about 10 reps of all these, feet together, elbows in, rotate the hands around, warm up those elbows, both directions, and then the wrist. And that's going to be your joint mobility. Then we're going to do 3 movements, 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest. I highly recommend that you download an app called Tabata Pro. You can download it to your phone. It's free. And that's the best way to do these intervals, okay? So if you have Tabata Pro or something similar, here's how you're going to set it up. You're going to do 12 intervals, 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest. There's my work, 20 seconds, 10 seconds of rest. First interval, you're going to jog in place. Just jogging, bringing those knees up as high as you can, working those arms. I want my arms at my sides, not crossing like I should be doing when I'm running. If that's too high impact for you, if you have an injury, then you're just going to lift your legs, do step ups as high as you can. Even if it's down here, it's all good. This is just to get you warmed up. The second interval, shoulder mobility. These we have arm circles, forward, backward. We have the scarecrow. We have rotating the shoulders forward with our arms at our sides, backwards. We have swinging our arms, our torso, huggers, alternating, the wave, arms up top, small circles one direction, small circles the other direction. So you're going to do one of those on the second interval for 20 seconds. So if you're starting off with shoulder rotations forward, you're just going to do that and get bigger and bigger and bigger for 20 seconds. And then the next time you do the shoulder mobility, on the next cycle, you're going to do one of the different ones, okay? Then lastly, the Samson stretch. You're going to step out with your heel, have a nice lunge step, front shin's going to be vertical, and you're going to reach up to that sky and stretch that hip flexor down there. Stretch your lower back, all right? Your legs should be at 90 degrees. I should have a nice wide base, all right? My legs shouldn't be too close together. So that's the Samson stretch. After you do that, okay, you're going to run through each one of those 4 times. Then you're going to complete 10 rounds of 10 burpees, 20 air squats, and 10 tuck jumps, or step ups, okay? So 10 rounds of 10 burpees, 20 air squats, and 10 jump ups, tuck jumps, or step ups. So burpees, obviously, easy, getting all the way down on the ground. If you don't want to get all the way down on the ground, just come down to a plank position, bring your feet up, and jump and clap. Make sure you jump and clap. Why do we jump and clap? Because we're happy, and burpees make us happy. If you don't jump and clap, you're not going to be happy. Second, the air squat. It's going to look like this. I'm super sore from my workout yesterday. Feet outside shoulder width, toes pointed out at a slight angle. First thing I'm going to do is not squat straight down, but push my hips back, keep my arms straight. That's going to keep your spine in that good position. Keep my knees pushed out laterally. Never want my knees caving in when I squat. Hips back, knees out, arms straight. Get that hip crease below my knee while keeping my chest up. And keeping the weight on the heels always. If you cannot get the hip crease below parallel, and I know many of you can, it just feels uncomfortable because you haven't stretched it out and you don't get below parallel enough. But if you absolutely cannot and it feels like you're going to die, and if getting your hip crease below parallel forces you to bend over like this, I only want you going down as low as you can while being able to keep your chest up. And lifting those arms is going to help me keep my chest up, okay? So that's your air squats. Lastly, the tuck jumps. Probably should do this without my mic. Lifting my knees to my chest. Lifting my knees to my chest and jumping. If that's too high impact for you, you can do simply step ups. Find something to step up onto, or just do a jump up onto something and just lift your legs, even if it's a couple inches. It's all good. It's going to give you a workout. After you complete 10 rounds of that, what you're going to do is complete 5 rounds of 15 backpack deadlifts and 15 backpack presses. Again, that's 5 rounds of 15 backpack deadlifts and 15 backpack presses. So, if you have a backpack, put some weight in it. Got my good old GoRuck GR1 here. You know, ladies, I know you have a million purses lying around the house. Put some weight in it, put a brick in it, put some weight in it, and deadlift it. At the gym, we show you how to deadlift a barbell. We use all this fancy equipment. The reason we show you these things is so you can do things functionally out here. That's why we do them. You're not going to just run into a barbell someday out in the street and have to pick it up unless you're doing a competition or something. We do those things for times like this when we have to translate that to a real world situation. So it should always be the same. My feet are under my hips. I'm going to come down, squatting, not bending over at the waist, squatting, my chest is up, and I'm going to pick that weight up to my hips. Set it down, touch the ground, pick it up to my hips. I'm not going to bend over with a rounded back and pick it up. That's going to hurt my back. That's why we teach you to deadlift properly. Get that butt down, push with your legs, and stand up. If you don't have a backpack, find something heavy. Get a rock. Same thing, okay? All the principles apply. Push with your legs, hinge at the hips. Don't round your back. Presses. Backpack presses. I'm going to clean that backpack up to my shoulders and press it. Get that head through at the top, full extension, arms straight. If that weight's heavy enough where I cannot strict press it, I'm going to use the push press. Push your knees out, and use your legs to help you press that up. Do not let your knees go forward. Definitely do not let them cave in. Always push out, push through the heels, head through at the top, arms straight. Again, don't have a backpack, deadlift any weight up and press it overhead. Make sure you don't drop it on your head. So that's today's workout. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be safe, stay in the fight, and get after it. Thanks.